Hi there. So hello from Santa Clarita. I got off the trail a couple of days ago at Agua Dulce and decided to rest up a couple of days to see if I could get some food into my body. If I could try and get rid of my chest pain and get rid of my cough and things like that. So I still had really bad chest pain yesterday in the early hours of the morning. So instead of just taking 2 days, I extended for a third. And I've now had 24 hours without chest pain, and I've been able to get a little bit of food in so that, hopefully that means that I'm on the mend now. But I'm really nervous because my trail family is obviously like Kiki and Hot Nuts is ahead of me, and Mission got off the trail. So he's back in Oregon. I'm going to be hiking solo. And this is a really odd stretch because while it's only 4 days or so to Hikertown, then there's the aqueduct and stuff before you get to Tehachapi. I know that I've discussed that I'm not going to be able to go into the Sierra. So I've had a little bit of do I even go to Kennedy Meadows South? Do I hike on? And I'm not sure that I'm going to do that anymore. I've got a lot of friends and family that are quite concerned at my rapid weight loss. So you can sort of see here, I've lost a lot of chins, and even in terms of my actual weight. So I'm everything is completely loose on me now. I think I've lost about 30 pounds. So definitely lost a lot of weight. So I'm a little bit concerned about that. People are saying, you've got nothing to prove, just get off, go home, or go and see the doctor just to make sure that you don't have any issues. So thinking about getting off in Tehachapi, which is the end of the desert section. I just want to make sure that at least I get there. So, it'd be nice to finish the 500 miles. It'd be nice to finish the desert section. But I'm feeling like a bit of a loser, if I must say, at the moment. And a bit of a scaredy cat to get back on. So I think I just need to get out there, and then my fears will probably calm down. But yeah, my health stuff has really worried me over the last couple of weeks. Losing the weight and not having any energy. I knew that my muscles were really sore and fatigued and were breaking down a lot. And yeah, it's nice to not be in pain at the moment, but I guess I'm a little bit uncertain about whether or not that's going to return when I get out there. So I'm still at reasonably low altitude, but I do have a climb up to 5,000 feet. And I think a lot of the next week or so would be up around 4,500, 5,000 feet. So I wish it was at slightly lower elevation just to make me feel better. But I think that's what's maybe dissuading me from doing that extra piece from Tehachapi to Kennedy Meadows South. But I guess I just need to keep an open mind and put my big girl pants on and get out there and give it a try. All right, see ya.
Hello people. So I'm just coming down off a mountain that I climbed after getting back on from Santa Clarita or Agua Dulce this morning. I'm actually pretty proud of myself. I made it up that climb this morning far easier. There's a nice lake in the distance there. Far easier than I was expecting. And a little bit ahead of myself. So I might go a little bit further than I was expecting to. Feeling good. I've eaten and drunken quite a lot this morning. Well, maybe not eaten a lot, but I've had a lot to drink, so keeping hydrated. So yeah, I'm proud of myself, particularly given how nervous I was when I took that video this morning. So I made it to camp. I made it 17 miles despite the late start, which I'm amazed at, and I'm so proud. This is my tent tonight. Came into a little hidey hole there. So nicely tucked away. Hopefully I'll have a good night's sleep and can make some good miles again tomorrow. So yay! So happy. I'm actually a little bit hungry as well, so hopefully I can get a full meal in. Yay! I was up and out of camp this morning at around 6:15. I was camped next to some stupid Latino losers that thought that it would be a good idea to chat in their normal voices from about 4 o'clock this morning. So I did tell them to shut up, but I've had run-ins with these people before on Mount Baden-Powell, where they were enjoying my misery in terms of how I couldn't breathe. They thought it would be fun to pick on me there, so I really don't like them. I hope I don't see them again. Hopefully, I can't believe I've taken this many days off and they're still around me. So hopefully that means I'm a lot faster than them. I'm hoping to do around minimum 18.5 today, probably max 21.5. So I've got a full day walk today, full day work tomorrow, and then I'll walk into Hikertown the next day before the LA aqueduct. So still really struggling to get food in. I thought when I got into camp last night I was a little bit hungry, and by the time I set up my tent, I had a little water, wasn't hungry at all, made my meal and struggled to push it down. It's like my worst part of the day is trying to eat. Most people, that's their best part of the day. And then I sit there with a sore stomach, with it coming up like reflux every 5 seconds. So yeah, it's really frustrating. I'm really just counting down the days now until I can jump off. I'm determined to finish this section to Tehachapi, and I'm pretty sure I will. I just hope that it doesn't give my body too much pain, like special muscular pain. So maybe the stop in at Hikertown will mean that I can get some calories in there just to push me through that extra 2.5 days. So I just need to make it through the full day today and tomorrow. I'm sure I can roll in. Depending on how much I've got left, it might be as little as like 6 miles into Hikertown. So yeah, hopefully I can get some big miles done today and tomorrow to minimize that and give myself a little bit of a rest before I try the aqueduct in the final 2 days. Yay! Another little cave. You wanna go in, have a sleep? Wow, hello there. The end of another day. My campsite for the night. It is right next to a road, but I've got a table. I'm the only one here. I'm kind of hoping it stays that way so that I don't end up with rude people. Of course, I'll probably be left with bunnies and mice, so I've just been brushing my teeth outside my tent to scattergun. It's amazing how much mice hate the smell of the peppermint in toothpaste. So, kind of an enjoyable day in a sense today. So challenging day, lots of climbs and things like that. Tomorrow I've got just a little bit more climbing, and then I start the downhill into Hikertown. I just found out today that unfortunately Hot Nuts is injured, so he's been taking roads and hitchhiking a little bit to get to what is that? To get to meet Kiki. So Kiki's been taking the PCT, and so they're held up about just under 10 miles away from Hikertown, and we'll be hiking there tomorrow. And then they'll be staying a couple of days at Hikertown before heading to their marathon in Santa Clarita and having a couple of days off. So
I guess I'll see them when I hike into Hikertown. So I'm hoping to do a big day again tomorrow, and then just like 7 miles or something, 6-7 miles into Hikertown the next morning. So I don't know when I'll hike out of Hikertown, but my thought is that maybe I can see if I can drink lots of like protein and sugars and calories and things like that to kind of fill me up from maybe a fluids perspective, smoothies. I'm still having immense problems eating. So today I stopped at 4 and cooked my dinner straight away so that I could shove it in. It was spaghetti. And the spaghetti came out my nose when I regurgitated it the first time. I've regurgitated it about 3 times so far. So it's not a fun experience. And I can feel that like gradually my muscles are atrophying again, like because I just can't get the calories in, so they're sort of burning away. So chest pain is just something that I'm used to now, so it's not getting any worse, it's not getting any better. And so I'm kind of hoping, get into Hikertown, see if I can get some food into me like I did the last day I was at the hotel, and then maybe that'll help me for the 2.5 day push to Hatchapi. So fingers crossed that works out. I'm not really sure in terms of whether or not I might be waiting around for Kiki and Hot Nuts to do that, because they won't be hiking the aqueduct, I guess, for several days. I'm guessing like maybe almost a week away because of their I know they're spending a couple of days in Santa Clarita, so I don't know if I'll wait for them. Maybe they'll invite me to go to Santa Clarita with them, in which case I would definitely go, and then that way it'll be kind of like a nice little break before the final push. But clearly it could be a couple's things. I don't really want to encroach. I'll just hang back and see if they invite me. Aside from that, all is good. So yeah, hoping to do maybe another 20 tomorrow, and then that should get me within 6 miles or so of Hikertown for the next day. So I'm excited that it's ticking off. My legs and everything still feel pretty good. No injuries, just the muscle fatigue and, occasionally regurgitating food. So yeah. Well, I wouldn't walk 500 miles, and I wouldn't walk 500 miles. Today I walked 500 miles on the PCT in 2025. I did hike 500 miles. California, you're letting me down. I could not find Kahlua, so I have some vanilla vodka to celebrate. There's actually 2 500-mile markers. The real 500 marker, which is here, and the official one that's at 502 miles, which is way at the top of one of these hills. So I may stop for the second one as well, but the official one, 500 miles, yay! 500 miles, again, only at 502 mile marker. So I made it to pretty much the top of the climb, close to. It was a really ugly climb. Lots of overgrown bushes, lots of poodle bush, as you can see just there, that's poodle bush. Stinks like pot, very toxic. So yay, 500 miles, last of the mile markers. Well, good evening from the Pacific Crest Trail. I am perched out here, hiding along the trail. It's a really dodgy section of trail and I made it a lot further than I was expecting today, so around 23 miles, maybe slightly more actually, 24. And so I almost made it to Hikertown. I'm like 4 miles away. It was really tempting to push there, but I just reached a wall that I was like, I don't think I can make it. And I didn't know where there would be another campsite because there's no campsites listed on Far Out. So I saw this little one and I was just like, right, I'm gonna do it. I'm actually right next to Poodle Bush here, which is almost extending into my tent. So Mission will be like, what are you doing? But I'm so stoked that I'll only have 4 miles to do tomorrow, and that I'll be seeing Kiki and Hot Nuts, and that I had a pretty good day today. So yeah, I guess tomorrow will be a Nero, but I'll probably take a day or 2 off more if I get invited to Santa Clarita with the others. But yeah, I'm pretty chuffed at my effort. It does mean that, so I've just got this small thing tomorrow and then probably 2.5 days more to Tehachapi. So yeah, I mean, the only problem is that apparently at Hikertown there is no showers and no laundry, and I really smell. So I'm not really sure what to do about that. So if I get to Santa Clarita, I guess I can wash and shower there. Otherwise, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. So we'll play it by ear. But in any case, I'm ready for some brushing of teeth so that I can scattergun some toothpaste to keep the mice out. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow from Hikertown. It's a good day today.
Last morning before Hikertown, up and early, get the sunrise. Still walking along this not very well made path. This is a nicer cleared section of it here. Let's hope the rest of it is like this, because my legs are getting so scratched up. See you.
Alright, so when I say that Hot Nuts has bad blisters, this is the worst blisters I have ever seen on somebody's feet. How disgusting is that? I mean, it almost looks like he's got cellulitis on this one. Ugh. The dude needs some time off. Yay, food! Breakfast burrito is going down well. Hello. Well, I made it to Hikertown. So, doctors, hotel. I mean, this place could be great, but actually, apparently, all of the, so each one of these little storefronts has a bed or a single bed or a double bed in them. So this is the doctor's one. And apparently really musty in here. So yeah, just a bed and Kiki and Hot Nuts' stuff. So Hot Nuts has the worst possible blisters ever. I'm going to post a video of them after this. It's not funny actually, it's really horrific. So he needs to get off trail to seriously heal those. And they've asked me to come. So we're going to get off, go to Santa Clarita. I know I don't need more time off, but they're my buddies and I want to hang. Now we're going to go to Six Flags while we're there, watch Kiki run a marathon and then come back on trail. So we can do the other 2.5 days to Tehachapi. So yeah, really excited to get a shower and stuff like that. You can see how awesome my sweat patches have now become. But yeah, it's gonna be fun to have some days off. See ya.